Good morning everyone. It is Monday and today I'm off to London. I'm super excited. I'm kind of nervous because I'm going on my own. So my partner was meant to be coming with me, but he's now got a work thing, so he's off doing that, which means I'm going on my own and I'm kind of nervous. I haven't been on my own to London for quite a while, but I'm doing some very exciting things. So I'm going to the Disney 100 exhibition and we actually got an email that gave us free upgrade tickets. My arm's hurting, so I'm just going to lean on something. They gave us free upgrade tickets, so our tickets are now later in the day. They were at 2:30 and now they're at 5, so I'm going to go there, but I couldn't change my train, so I'm going now, even though it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. So I think today I want to go to the Lego store in Leicester Square. I want to go to Mina Lima and get the Prisoner of Azkaban book. But other than that, I don't really have any plans. I might pop into a couple museums. We will see. So let's go. Okay, hello, this is voiceover Hannah here. I'm still not very confident about vlogging in public, so I just thought I would do a voiceover. So the first thing that I did when I got to London was head over to Leicester Square and popped into the Lego store. They had some really cool Halloweeny stuff as well as the regular displays and everything they have. I didn't actually buy anything in the Lego store. I surprised myself, but I didn't want to carry it around all day, so I just left what I was going to buy, but I might buy some stuff online because there is a gift with purchase at the moment for a Steamboat Mickey and I would love to have that in my collection. So the Lego store was really cool, and then I wanted to go to Mina Lima after lunch, and I swung by the Noble Collection store on the way because it is sort of like the halfway point between, I went to Covent Garden for lunch, and it's halfway between the restaurant that I was at and Mina Lima, so I just popped in there and I love having a mooch around the Noble Collection. It's just amazing to see all of the products that they make and how they look like they've just been taken straight from the films. And then I finally got to Mina Lima, and if you've never been to London, or I think they've now got one in New York, you should 100% go to Mina Lima. They were the graphic designers for Harry Potter. They also design stuff for Fantastic Beasts, and they also design other things like they make their own books, so classics like Beauty and the Beast and The Little Mermaid, they design their own illustrations for that, so I definitely recommend visiting. And I did pick up some stuff from Mina Lima, so you'll have to check out my haul video to see what I got. And then of course I had to go to the Disney store. This is the last remaining Disney store in the UK. For some reason they made the decision to shut all of their stores, which I don't quite know why they did that. I would love to see how much profit they've lost, honestly, which might be a reason why their prices keep increasing, so you know. But anyway, the Disney store in Oxford Street is really cool. Definitely recommend visiting there. It can get really busy, I think, again because it's the only one left in the UK, so people, like, I wouldn't actively make a decision to go to the Disney store if there was still my local one, but I can't go to my local one anymore, so yeah. They also have their Christmas collection, and I refrained from buying anything, but I was very, very tempted. And then I finally went down to the Disney 100 exhibition. Now I had a VIP upgrade, which I got for free, which was very exciting. And I actually got to go in early, so that was pretty cool. So here I was just going in, and you go in and watch this like little film about how Disney was starting. It's almost like, it feels like the Warner Brothers studio tour, where you go in, watch a little film, and then it's a self-led tour. So it goes through quite chronologically to start with, and it was so cool seeing all of these old drawings. So this was the first sketch of Mickey Mouse, and the old drawings from like the first films and short films that they made, like the Three Little Pigs and the Skeleton Dance. And then they talked a lot about like the inspiration for the first films, and they had props that were used in the original films, like these storybooks and Cinderella's shoe, and it was just really cool. There was loads of interactive things as well, so you could flick through and have a look at extra sort of information and interactive bits on the screens. So that was just really interesting. It was a really fascinating exhibition. I feel like I learned a lot. There was so much, so I did get the exhibition guidebook, but I've got some more stuff that I'll show you in the haul video that's going to be coming soon. because it was just so much information. I think my favourite thing was the Dick Van Dyke horse. So this was the horse that Dick Van Dyke rode in Mary Poppins, the carousel horse, and this just blew my mind. I must have stood here for about 5 minutes just staring at it. It just completely blew my mind, but it was so cool. There were so many props from all of these films that I have seen so many times, as well as, like I said, like all the interactive stuff and new stuff that they've made for this exhibition. There were quite a lot of kids there, but to be honest, there were definitely more adults than kids, and I think there were a lot of like Disney adults who were going around and having a look at this, and it was such a friendly atmosphere. I was actually on my own because my partner couldn't make it, and everyone there was super friendly. So if ever I was like trying to take a selfie with something, people would rush up and be like, oh, do you want me to take a picture for you? And were really helpful. And you know, they had everything Disney, so they also had Star Wars, they had Marvel, they also had National Geographic, which did come sort of later, and I didn't realise like how into conservation Walt Disney himself was, so that was really interesting to learn. He also had a lot about music, because obviously that's such a crucial part of Disney, and they had Let It Go in different languages, and I filmed like ages before I realised that I had my headphones on, so you couldn't actually hear what I was listening to, but it was really cool. And they had stuff from like merchandise throughout the years. They also had some really cool behind the scenes stuff, like this leather wallet which they used to make the squeaking sounds. It was so cool. I didn't know how to record like the sound of it, but obviously you can watch the film and hear it. And then the whistle from Steamboat Willie, and this is an Academy Award, so that was really cool. I loved this was how they filmed like the zoom in shots, so you know, like in Bambi and like those old-fashioned films where they zoom in through the scenery. I always thought that was animated, but it wasn't, and it's so cool. This is their storyboards, and then how storyboards is used in film. They made it seem like Disney invented storyboarding. I don't know if that's true or not, but it was really cool to see the original storyboards, and how that translated into the Disney films that we all know and love. And then there was some chairs all the way around, and I had a bit of a sit down. I was starting to get quite tired. I was in the tour for an hour and a half, and then I spent 15 minutes in the gift shop. They say online that they expect it to take an hour. I think if you're reading everything like I am, it's definitely going to take you longer than an hour, because there was just so much really cool stuff. I mean, this is where they made that, like the original Disneyland stuff, and they had like rides and props and things from the original Disneyland, made it look like Disneyland. It was honestly very, very cool, and I really enjoyed like all the different stuff. Everything, there was something new around every corner that I really didn't expect to see. Then towards the end they had merchandise from sort of throughout the ages, including the terrifying Mickey Mouse cuddly toy, which was handmade. The McCalls made a pattern for it, and people made that. You couldn't actually buy one. And then there was also this back scratcher, but also some stuff from High School Musical, which was very exciting. So I used to be a huge High School Musical fan. I can't believe it's been 15 years since the final film. I remember dragging my dad along to go and watch it. And then right at the end there's this little like light display before you go into the gift shop. I would say that the gift shop is quite expensive, so bring quite a bit of pocket money. The jumpers were £60, the guidebook that I got was £35, so it's on the higher price range, but that was a Disney exhibition and I really enjoyed it. And then headed home in the night of London, and I'll jump back to me recording now. Hello, so I have not spoken at all today. I'm still really anxious about vlogging in public, so sorry I haven't spoken, but I do hope that you have enjoyed this. Someone just walked past. But I do hope that you have enjoyed this video. I have had a wonderful day. I don't know if I said at the start, but I find cities really they cause a lot of anxiety, so I'm really glad that I went ahead and did this, because yeah, it's something that's challenged me and I've really enjoyed it. I had a really good day, apart from one experience on the tube where a young couple were laughing at me for having a Disney bag, and just if you've got nothing nice to say, just don't say anything at all. I don't understand why people feel like they have to comment on everything. So that was not very nice, but the rest of it was lovely. The Disney 100 exhibition was amazing. I 100% recommend it if you ever get a chance to go. There was so many incredible props, and like it was also like, it was like going to Disneyland because everyone there loved Disney. Like there were so many people walking around in Mickey ears, and I was on my own because my partner couldn't go. And whenever I wanted to take a picture of something, there was always someone who was like, oh, let me take a picture with you, or like, oh, do you want me to take a picture of you? Oh, have you seen this? Like everyone was so friendly, so I 100% recommend it. It was really fascinating. 10 out of 10 would go again. So I am going home now and going to bed. I will be having a Disney 100 and Mina Lima haul coming soon, so if you are interested in that, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that video. Yeah, I'm gonna film that tomorrow, so I'm quite excited for that. But I'm gonna go home now, and thank you so much for following along. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you soon for a new video. Bye.